There is a violence in words that most people never escape. They talk themselves into poverty and weakness, confessing their plans to enemies and calling it networking. Every sentence is a leak of power, and by the time they realize it, they have bled out completely. Before you negotiate, before you enter the room, before you even sit down, you have already lost if your mouth has been running. The man who talks too much is always the man who has something to prove, and the man who has something to prove has already admitted he is not enough. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago when he wrote that wise men say nothing in dangerous times. But we live in dangerous times every single day. Every conversation is a negotiation and every silence is a test. Most are failing because they cannot stop filling the void with noise. You have seen the power in the pause and the weight of the withheld word, yet you continue to spill your thoughts like a broken faucet, wondering why no one takes you seriously. This is the architecture of defeat you have built with your own tongue. Communication is not about expression. It is about control, and the man who talks the most controls the least. When you speak constantly, you give away your position, your desperation, and your limits. You reveal your insecurities with every justification and explanation past the necessary minimum. The poor man explains and justifies his decisions, begging for approval. The powerful man states his position and lets his decisions justify themselves. Silence forces others to explain themselves to you. Consider the predator. The lion does not announce its strategy, and the shark does not warn its prey. Silence feels uncomfortable because that discomfort is your weakness speaking, the voice of a man who needs external validation to feel real. Power sits in silence because it has nothing to prove. When you master the closed mouth, people begin to project their fears onto you, assuming you know more than they do. In that vacuum of information, they invent your authority for you. Silence is not the absence of communication, it is precision. Speak once, clearly, and then stop. Let your words land like stones in still water and do not weaken the blow with apology or clarification. Every word past necessity is a confession of doubt. The man who repeats himself is trying to convince himself, not you, and everyone in the room can sense it. To weaponize silence, you must kill the need to be liked and accept that being mysterious is more valuable than being understood. The person asking questions holds the power, but the person who asks nothing at all is even more formidable. Machiavelli wrote that the wise man does in secret what the fool does in the light. Your strategies and next moves are classified information. The moment you speak them, you arm your enemies. You can continue to bleed power through your words, or you can close your mouth and become the void. Let them fear what they cannot see, because the silent man is always the man they remember, while the loud man is just noise.